And best of luck to both of your teams. It has to be settled between the lines. Everybody's in place to get this day underway. And with this whistle, we begin. Australia, Madagascar, the voice, the mountain. Everybody's here for day 3 of pool play. Women's Pool A action getting us started here. And Madagascar opening this game with a score.
Team action right away. This is exactly what I was hoping for from them.
Yeah, that's Australia. Again, with great size, 1 through 4. I think in a game like this, with Australia being such heavy favorites, they got to be cautious not to take Madagascar too lightly.
I think, when have you ever seen the Australia team come out and not work their butts off, right?
Never.
They always work hard. They always hustle. That's, I think, at their core of their team value. So I think we're going to see just that.
Oh, Miela, nice crossover move. She doesn't get the bucket, but Annalie Maley will draw the foul and head up to the free throw line. Annalie, routinely one of the best rebounders in the sport in this tournament so far, averaging 6 a game through a couple of pool play games so far, and chipping in 3 points per.
Best thing about Emily Maley is from that rebounding, she is a great offensive rebounder. Australia, the highest offensive rebound rate in the entire tournament.
That's a great point. As we know, second chance opportunities in a sprint to 21, they mean everything. The average possessions in 3x3 range between 32 and about 35 possessions a game for most teams. But Annalie Maley, one of those X factors that give the Kangaroos even more opportunities on that offensive glass. 2-1, Australia. Here come Madagascar. Spin move, comes up empty. Guess who? Annalie Maley snags another board. Up top, Whittle to Soa. Maley can't squeeze it, throws it away. Actually steps on the baseline. It's a turnover, and substitutions will be made for both squads.
I like what I've seen early from Madagascar, to be honest with you. I think they've made a point out of running off of screens. I think they've made a point out of getting each other involved.
Madagascar coming in 0-2 with a loss to Italy and a loss to Poland. Australia with a win over China and a win over Poland. So 2 teams on the opposite end of the spectrum. Swung left, Alley Cat. Oh yeah, 3-1. Wilson to the line for a chance at an and one. That quick first step, don't get caught sleeping. Allie Wilson is a different kind of player. Couple of MVPs at the Asia Cup. Also played well at the Olympic Games just last year in Paris. Shanae, she got to a little rhythm there day before yesterday. By the way, what day is it right now? I know it's day 3. What is this?
Wednesday.
This is a Wednesday?
This is a Wednesday.
I never know which day of the week it is.
It's a long week.
Well, these days
we're underneath the Magic Sky Canopy for 12 to 13 hours a day, so I can imagine you losing track of time.
These days are a blur,
yes,
aren't they?
They are.
All right. Vaughn says it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. It's money time for Allie Wilson. Maybe not. Couple of boards, couple of me bounce for Annalie Maley. Can I say that without getting sued by?
Possibly, yes.
Right. Okay.
No, but really, that offensive rebounding on full display. And it's not just Maley. Whittle can do it, too. Both of them crash the glass really hard. Australia with some different looks as far as offense. We usually see them run a weave. Now they go into some post-ups and some high post action as well.
Here comes Madagascar. Jao Feda's entry pass is broken up. Was stopped by a foul, it seems. The first on Australia. They're going to need to take that point off and add a foul. There we go. 6-1 start. Just 2 minutes in. Travel called up top on Muriel.
teams by now should have adjusted to the fact that the referees are calling this travel every single time they see it.
You would think that they would make the adjustment. It is a point of emphasis. Not allowing players to get away with that. They'll swing it over to Soa. And she hits the J with her braids swinging in the air. Vocal defense from the Australians. Communication is key as Mila will try to get it inside. Oh, good. Look at the active hands in the lane. Madagascar showing some fight. João Vera, the African Cup MVP. Inside, outside, Muriel. Two-piece, no. Marina, she's off iron as well. But a sizable lead early for the Aussies. Off the air ball, converted. Madagascar with their second score of the game. Soa, girl, bye. Quick first step, and that's that. This one, the way it started for the Kangaroos, this could be ending well before the limit. Already at 8 points here, 3 minutes in our first media timeout. They are who we thought they were. And the game is pretty much playing out how we expected it to.
It is. I still think this could be a dangerous game for Australia, and I'll tell you why. Not a lot of opposition right now for Madagascar, so Australia can drive at the rim whenever they want to. They didn't shoot it too well yesterday, or 2 days ago. They want to get in a rhythm from range, right? Again, to make a deep run in a tournament like this, you can't just play by ones. You're going to have to hit some twos. I think they're going to have to make a point out of getting team offense and shots from beyond the arc in this one, even though they can get to the basket anytime they want.
The Aussies looking at the #1 seed, holding on to the #1 seed out of the group, which would send them directly to the quarterfinals. The second and third seeds will have to play in the play-in round, also known as the round of 16. Also with Poland in this group, and Italy. China as well. Australia in the driver's seat. 6:28 left in our first game of day 3. And the Aussies will get it up to Ali. Ali Wilson. Lost it inside. Marina Whittle playing big for the Kangaroos.
She's been active under the basket all tournament
Oh.
long.
Bailey accidentally sat on Chennai. Tripped up underneath. You'll see here, physical player is Anna Lee, but you can't go around just sitting on people like that. 10-3, back to it. Swung left, Ali, down to Anna Lee. Meili, Soa. Oh yeah, she's fouled. Continue that aggressive play that Australia is known for. Putting pressure on the defense on the inside. Soa, so good at penetrating off the dribble. Got our first glimpse at her on the senior national team at the Champions Cup to start this year. Brand new event, and she starred to top the scoring charts. Oh, that is a delivery. Beautiful find. Madagascar manage a 4th point. Ali, too short. And Mei Lee is on the ground again.
There's that hustle. Keeps going at that offensive rebound. Keeps crashing the glass. First a shot from Wilson. I like the fact that they're taking twos now. And Mei Lee down there, but she committed a foul.
She's leaving it all on the floor, literally. Whittle. That is easy breezy. Rolls around and then down.
Too many steps there. Good attempt by João Vera, but stepped in, stepped through, drug the pivot foot.
Well, Madagascar, that hill becomes even steeper the more this game wears on, it's already up to an 8-point distance with 5:18 to go. And their hopes of playing any further beyond today get even bleaker.
Imagine having to play against this taller Australia team that also has an athletic advantage. How are they going to get some two-point shots?
Very, very difficult. I think they've got to find ways to get open on backdoor cuts, and I think the only advantage they may have is quickness, but I think the Kangaroos' length even mitigates that.
And athleticism.
Yeah, so it's a tough matchup.
I think Australia's a tough matchup for anyone, though, so I don't think
true.
that's surprising.
True
but
facts.
I agree with you. I think Madagascar is at a huge disadvantage. And to me, again, it comes down to can they get Chine some open looks from two. She was 5 of 10 yesterday, or 2 days ago. I apologize.
Did you peep Ali Wilson's shoe game?
Oh, wow.
Every game is something different.
She must have brought 2 suitcases. The amount of shoes she's brought.
Jao Feta trying to find somebody, but she will not. Humid conditions too here early, day 3. A little bit sticky outside, so the players have to contend with the conditions. They talk about Mongolian winters. The summers can be harsh too.
It's summer. We've had several seasons this week. I've seen spring, I've seen a bit of winter,
Yeah.
and also the sun.
We had a nice hailstorm that we all enjoyed the other day.
But it's such a huge swing from last week. Think about it. So we were here for the Ulaanbaatar Masters preceding this event.
Yep.
And the air was very dry. There was only sun. There were no clouds visible. And now it's been humid for the last 3 days. We've had a rainstorm. We had a rainstorm warning yesterday, and it never showed.
Well, this is why I brought shorts, jeans, T-shirts, hoodies, low socks, high socks, everything. I'm prepared. Today I am.
Brought the whole suitcase, huh?
Wilson, ooh, spinning like a ceiling fan.
To combine that type of athleticism with that footwork is wow.
She's different. She is different. Thank you, Rex. 17-4. And Moriel, ball fake, nowhere to go but up. That's the right direction.
What a step through.
Oh, Wilson. Wilson hacked. The only way to stop the attack from Alley Cat. Too much contact will put her on the line, but only after our second media timeout. 3:34 left, and I have serious doubts that it will require a full 10 minutes of this sprint. Australia within 4 points of putting this game to bed.
Yeah, this game is over and done with. And again, for Australia now, it's just a matter of keeping your foot on the gas, trying to hit the best shots you can get to come out of this game with the most amount of confidence. It's all about rhythm in the World Cup. They've gotten a rhythm so far.
3:34 on the game clock. Wilson up to the stripe. 2 free throws in front of her, with Madagascar picking up a 7. Wilson, yes. Second one on the way. A one-sided affair to start the day. The heavily favorited Kangaroos leading this game by 14 points.
Think about it. What kind of tournament is Alex Wilson working on? She already came in leading the team at 7.5 per game. I think she's leading them again in scoring here.
One of the top players from group play. One of the most dynamic players in the women's field. That is just a fact. Soa will shoot it, will miss it. Anna Lee, she's always there to clean up the mess. Point game, Australia. Stolen away. Oh, nobody over there. Mila will throw that one away and just delay the inevitable here.
Think about Mila Soa. She's still a little bit new to 3x3, right? The amount of talent this Australia team has right now is incredible.
Gyro Feta from deep. No. Uh-oh. It's in Allie's hands. She's on a beeline to the rim. We'll get it back. And she is going to finish off the molly-whopping 21-5. Blowout for the Kangaroos as they remain unbeaten with a chokehold on Women's Pool A.
Great played game from the Australian team, right? Again, I've talked about this a couple times already, but it's about rhythm, it's about confidence. And against a team like Madagascar, not a lot of wins, right? So, you know, you might not get